Alright, let's do it. Well, I mean, we didn't really need to do much in the other place, but we did it. The music's pumping me up, though.
Let's go.
Let's move. Let's equip the best persona at the start. In case they go for like some physical damage, we could try him out at the start. Just in case things get ugly. From there, we'll figure it out. Is that Kanashiro? He's waiting for us. Let's move. They locked it away. It's a big safe.
A safe? This wasn't here the last time we came.
That's a problem.
Changed the entire room so quickly. I guess this palace isn't a bank for nothing.
They got the money to spend.
Greetings. Welcome to my private city bank. I'm surprised you
Got
made
some
it here
thugs.
alive. It seems you're quite lucky.
Lucky? Don't be ridiculous.
It's quite skillful. We literally just teleported to the... just teleported in.
We're gonna change your heart and make you confess everything you've done. That'll save all those people who are suffering because of your shitty actions.
Yeah, you tell him, Ryuji.
Even the police are struggling to deal with you, so this will make the public believe in us too.
Those in power work the ones below them to the bone for money. Such is the hierarchy of the world.
I mean, he's not wrong to an extent. It is pretty bad out there.
Accept your fate as a source of my wealth.
We'll never agree to that.
And hierarchy? You have to be out of your mind.
All of that was forced on me too, you know.
He's not even the biggest fish in the
I
pan.
went through shit until I crawled my way out of the dregs. Now it's my turn to profit on everyone else.
Still, don't you think you're getting back at the wrong people?
Yeah, you should be getting back at the people that put you through all that in the first place.
It doesn't matter whether you're clean or dirty. Only the clever come out on top.
Alright, let's take him
The
out.
strong and the smart devour the weak. That is the natural order of things. You damn brats who think you know the world through the shit you read online will make perfect prey.
Hey, I don't read everything online.
He is utterly hopeless.
Let's take him out.
It's always the fools who get tricked. Fools who have to pay for their foolishness.
Foolish fools who foolishly fool for other
If those
fools.
fools don't learn, or they have to suck it up and stay as plain stupid fools.
Stupid fool.
Will you just shut it already?
I guess there's not much point saying anything to you fools. This is where my gracious lecture ends. Now,
Let's fight.
I hope you're ready to work as slaves here for the rest of your lives.
Won't be happening. I'm not a fan of banks.
That's outrageous.
I'm gonna swarm all over you and squeeze out every last penny.
His fly was down? That's what it looked like his reaction was. But I guess that was not the case. Ugh, gross.
Holy shit, what the hell?
Just a fly. Gross fly. I don't want anything to do with that guy.
I can take care of this myself. What's up, yo? Now come get some.
Lie on dirty money. Get the hell out of my face!
No. Stop that.
Hi, here we go, you pieces of shit.
Alright, let's take him out.
Being young is such a crime.
No, I don't think so. You were young once too, you know.
Reckless, and on top of that, they don't even realize how stupid they are.
You're in the same
Now,
position
I
too,
couldn't
buddy.
just sit back and not cash in on those idiots, right? Time to roll out. Here he is, my guardian robot.
Oh, I wanted to beat you up though. Oh, he's gonna go in the robot. We might have needed electricity for this. This is if it is the pig. Maybe fire might be effective as well. Might be hard to say. Piggytron, huh?
Damn it.
Not so
I didn't
fast.
expect you to have something like this up his sleeve.
Let's take it out.
Make sure you have us regroup if you think we're at a disadvantage. That thing's a giant. If it attacks us while we're at low stamina, we won't survive.
Get him, Joker! This money grubber's getting a
Persona.
one-way ticket to redemption!
We could try that. Neutral damage.
Persona!
Hit him with a nuke.
This is my other self.
I highly doubt this is gonna work. Oh no. Well, decreases attack. Let's not be silly here. Ow! Hey, nice. What? Hey, why does he get another move?
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, that's not very fair. I doubt this is the answer.
Persona! Ready, Joker.
Save those bullets just in case.
Time to turn the tables!
Let's go.
Well, we could try freezing him, but I doubt that's gonna work.
Persona!
I'll get in with fire. No.
You punks are really pissing me off. You called my Piggytron a pig earlier, right?
Yes, I did. Oh no. VIP form? It flies? Oh, it's in a ball.
It transformed? Don't tell me it's going to roll into us!
That's a problem.
Careful. A big one's coming.
We don't have the weakness. I doubt it's wind.
Persona!
Light wind damage to all foes. Let's give it a shot at least. Nope. We have curse and light.
I'll use my persona!
Increase defense.
Let's go.
I'm gonna guard. And I'm gonna heal myself up. Oh.
Persona!
Okay, well, we can heal ourselves up. Revive a fallen ally.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Persona! Feel my rage!
What to do?
I am thou.
Get ready! Hey!
Start healing up.
Thanks.
Is that bastard going to rush us again? What do we do? Should we try distracting Kaneshiro? As you know, Kaneshiro is a moneymonger.
Yes, he
Tossing an
is.
expensive item his way might draw his attention and serve as a distraction.
Do we have any expensive
Give it a try,
items?
Joker. It's your call what item we throw.
Joker, let us throw an object to draw Kaneshiro's attention.
Do we have anything that's worth money?
How about this? I have doubts about its effectiveness, though. Roger, I'm on it!
What do you think, you litter in my face? What kind of stuff is in PTA school, huh?
My stuff.
He's not interested at all. Do we need to use something worth a little more? Careful. A big one's coming.
Uh-oh.
Come.
There's medium health to everybody.
There.
Oh, that's a big help.
Heal up, everybody.
Persona!
Increased defense.
Okay,
And, do I have an item that can give me some defense? Oh, raise defense of all allies for 3 turns. Yeah, yeah. That's fantastic. Decrease attack. Oh, that wasn't too bad.
Let's go. Pilot win.
Well, you only haven't hit him with curse.
Persona!
Persona.
Try him with the ice again to see if he'll freeze. But I doubt that's just not working. For safety reasons, just in case anything were to go horribly wrong. Super VIP form again?
Joker, we should. What about this one? It's.
how about this?
I think this one will work.
What about this one? It's plain, but it's better than nothing.
How about this?
I think this one will work, Joker. It's super rare after all.
Leave it to me.
Sure. I'll get more later. Somebody go in there. Fight it from the inside.
Did it work? We don't need to worry about getting rushed now. Nice work, Joker.
I mean,
It's time.
I feel like there really wasn't a good use of my stuff.
Suiki. You're mine.
I doubt this is effective either. Okay, he takes neutral damage to literally everything. That's good to know. We might have to refight this now, knowing that. So we can just focus all out on attack at this rate.
Persona!
Give us some heals.
Persona!
Won't hurt to heal up. Everyone gets some attack up as well.
This ain't half bad, yo. Maybe I can pick up a girl or two once I pawn this thing up.
Kanashiro's completely engrossed. Attack him while he's off guard. It's only right that a moneymonger like him is destroyed by money.
Yes, that would be the case. I need the biggest hits we can get. Strength 20. I just want to hit him for some big damage.
Not this.
85.
I'll use my persona.
They do increase defense. Yeah, just keep hitting them. It will heal him up.
I appreciate it.
Damn it. How dare you hurt my Miniatron so much? My Miniatron's gonna lose. No, that's impossible.
Oh boy. New form? We can take a hit. Ah. Hey, nice block, nice block.
Persona.
Decrease defensive 1 foe for 3 turns.
All right.
How undignified.
It's time to turn the tables.
Let's see, we get an item. Is there anything that heals all allies? Restore 100 HP to all allies. Yep, we'll take that one.
I appreciate it.
And
Persona.
we can lower his attack again. And the ball like a wave. That could have been worse. Just go for some hits. Nice, nice. Do you think we can put it to sleep? I doubt it. Yeah, oh, it was just worth a shot. I just wanted to take a look. Oh boy, that ain't good.
Queen's on fire.
Persona.
She's taking damage.
I'm just gonna heal everybody up real quick. Joker right now putting in the biggest work of them all. Heal everybody up. Bam! Ow, the burns.
It's time to turn the tables.
Put you down.
Another metal wave, that don't really do that much, honestly.
It's time. Not that.
We should check its affinity.
Let's go. This isn't
Increase,
it.
is his defense still down? Yeah. So we can just keep attacking. Attack revert, so let's use our gun. Get some good damage in. Nice. Rack up the damage, boys! Should be alright. I mean, it's gonna hit Yusuke, but how can we do? Ooh! Ow. That hit me.
This is bad.
Persona.
That's a problem. I need to heal everybody.
All right.
Thank you. Thanks.
Here you go, man. Get up.
I apologize.
Attack. Let's do some medium. Oh wait, this is attack. His attack is normal again, so let's lower his attack. Fear gas. Oh dear. I don't like that one.
Can we really do this?
We're all poisoned.
Come.
Cures all non-special ailments for all allies. Excellent.
Persona!
Increased defense. Let's just we gotta hit him for damage. Ooh. Taking him down.
My Piggytron!
It's down
That's
for the
it.
count.
I'll just deal with you busters myself. Through the power of cash!
That took a lot to take just that down.
What?
Oh.
I paid these guys off, and now they're gonna clean you up. You like that? They're super,
I don't like that one bit.
powerful and super duper loud. A totally invincible wall.
Oh, how is this dealing with us yourself? Hey guys, their numbers may be growing, but we can't let that get to us. Let's do this.
Gotcha. That's super bad.
Not good. Max is in bad shape.
Persona!
We need to heal everybody.
Alright,
Oh, that's a big help.
Safer this way.
I appreciate it.
thank you.
Persona!
Need to hit everyone and see if we can get some defenses.
What? They blocked that?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I told you they're an invincible wall, right? Welcome to the power of cash.
That shield move is a real hassle. We can try to take down those minions, but Kanashiro's not lying when he says they're tough. In that case, why don't we just put them to sleep? If they're not awake, they can't get in our way.
That is
Well,
effective.
thanks to you, Joker, but I don't think it's a bad plan myself. To get
I
to
do like that
Kanashiro,
plan.
You'll have to get rid of his stupid goons
I am
first.
thou. Here,
Let's hit myself with the evasion boost. I'll get this guy to sleep.
How about this?
But now I'm put to sleep.
Queen's been knocked down. Keep it together.
Oh, jeez. He blocks bullets too? Oh my gosh, dude, seriously.
I'll use my persona. Take that. All right, Queen.
Taunt pass. To me?
Pass the baton and follow up.
Persona!
I think.
There.
Really?
They resist electricity,
This
really?
is my other self.
Maybe ice?
Really?
Resist ice? Dude, what the heck?
Persona. Take that.
Hit everyone with fire? They resist fire too.
On gas.
All right, Queen.
Oh boy. Ugh.
Persona!
Wind?
Ravage
But he's up.
Looking cool, Joker.
Taunt pass.
Go!
It's not over yet.
You got this.
All right.
You think he was asleep?
Persona! Out of our way!
Hit him with the nuke!
Queen!
Ton pass.
Like it's not over yet.
Come! Suiki!
No, I don't know if I want to go to that one.
Minon Shi! New way!
I don't know about that.
Yoji!
At least with this, I know I have some very strong defenses, at least. Everyone's kind of good on health right now. But,
Suiki! There!
this will give me technicals.
Joker?
Allows me to baton pass.
Go ahead.
Pass it on to the second Osana. Get ready.
And then I think we should go for... we can take some big damage on him, I think. He resists that super bad. HP?
With beauty and grace.
Fully restores, fully restore HP of all allies. 50 HP, 100 HP to all allies. Well, we don't really need all.
This one.
Thank you.
Mostly just she needs it.
Persona.
Why won't you just go down, yo?
We got this.
Fine. It's time for my last trump card.
Of course.
Make it rain and party down. You dig?
Gonna rain money?
This.
Ooh, that's painful.
Take this.
You gonna do it twice? Oh, thank goodness. I was so afraid.
I ran out of cash.
Oh yeah, forget this.
Hey, where'd everyone go?
You can't pay up no more. Dude, good thing I had the health to survive that attack. Holy.
Come on, come back, yo.
His minions are nowhere to be seen. I guess relationships built on money don't mean anything once the wealth dries up.
Shit. I screwed up.
You certainly
We're
have.
out of options here. Why won't you accept your fate already?
Persona!
Well. Let's go to a little bit of Healy action. Heal everybody.
Much thanks.
Persona.
Light nuke. We want the heavy nuke.
Feel my rage.
Not bad. Give him the ice.
Persona. Eat this.
We almost got him. Inflicted with a burn too.
Persona!
Let's give him the shower of death.
Win!
I can't. And if I don't have money, then oh, I know. There's still money inside Piggytron. Gotta get back in there.
Dude, this is a big fight. He's gonna heal up.
Wait, what's wrong, Piggytron?
Gonna blow up on in his face. Whew. Alright. Everybody levels up. Everybody wins.
It's a step forward.
Woo! 28. We take that.
New move! What do you think?
Salt dive. Heavy physical damage to one foe. Yeah, take it up for the lunge.
Now I'm even more charming.
Medium wind damage. Wait. Damage to one foe. I mean, it costs more to use, but let's be honest, that's fine.
What a skill.
Excellent. Gold. Everywhere's gold.
Shiro.
All I had to do was use one of my most powerful items.
I'm not gonna let anyone have it. This is my money.
You didn't earn that money.
You stole it all from innocent people.
Exactly.
Fine. I'll call off the debt.
That's not enough.
Fine? You're still sounding pretty condescending.
You're right. I'm a poor, ugly idiot.
Yeah. Even
How am I
more than
supposed
that.
to live a normal life like this?
You work
It's all
hard?
because of our society. Weak people can't lead a happy life, no matter what they do.
That's not
I'm
true.
a victim too, you know. Yeah, none of this is my fault.
But if that may be
The
so,
more you talk, the more pathetic you sound.
but still, you let yourself end up
I
here.
just wanted a place where I could belong. You get that, don't you?
Bullshit! All you did was surround yourself with people you could use, solely for some easy
Yeah,
money.
people don't actually respect you. You just have the money.
You think you're the
That's all
only
you can
one who's
control
gotta
people
deal
with.
being labeled? Me and all these other guys, we're all fighting against that.
But don't worry. You'll finally have a place you belong.
Jail.
Where you can make amends. For the rest of your life.
Make some good friends in the
We're
prison
gonna do something
system.
about that distorted heart of yours. Free of charge.
Free, you say? Well, I gotta take that.
I'm glad you understand. Now hurry up and return to the real Kaneshiro.
Seriously? You guys don't have any tact. Especially with that incredible power.
We did a pretty good job.
These palaces could net you loads of cash. You could do whatever you wanted to people's hearts.
But that's not who we
We're
are.
not like you.
Where do you find meaning in that naive sense of justice? You know, there's already someone out there taking full advantage of what palaces have to offer.
The guy in the person in the black mask.
What?
I'll let you in on a little something. There's a criminal using other people's palaces to accomplish whatever they damn well please.
That's what gives us the bad name.
They don't care about consequences. Psychotic breakdowns, mental shutdowns.
There's a lot of people with palaces there, but there's a lot of people going crazy all over the place.
Is that the same person Madarame's shadow spoke of?
Seems to be the case.
Spill it! Who are you talking about?
Don't even bother. You are nothing compared to them. Better be careful. A chance encounter with them could prove fatal.
Oh boy.
We can think about that.
Don't really
later.
feel like we changed much about his heart
There's
there,
no
but
time.
I guess we'll see whatever
In
happens.
that case, we should take that large one. Wait, what?
Morgana does love cash and gold bars. You could sell it.
What's into him?
This happens every time.
This is so cool! Wowee! Being a human is great!
But you're a cat.
It's shiny, shiny gold!
I'm worried about Morgana sometimes.
You shouldn't throw animals, damn it!
Enough already! Let's get it in, everyone! Hurry!
You have the gold and let's go.
Okay, all set.
Dude, those gotta be so heavy. Gold is extremely heavy.
Wait, there's no road!
We'll be alright. Probably. We're just gonna like teleport just like a big bag of cash.
You guys are so careless.
Ow.
I'd be like, where did you guys come from?
I think I cracked my ass.
I mean, it happens.
On, are you alright? Is yours cracked as well?
No.
Of course not.
No
Isn't
one's
it
cracking
supposed to
anything.
be, though?
What?
That's not what I mean. More importantly, it's dangerous for us to just charge out like that.
Where's Morgana?
Everyone's staring at us.
Thank goodness nobody was hurt.
But where's Morgana though?
I wouldn't say nobody. That briefcase.
It appears to have been the cause of Morgana's demise.
He looks
That's
fine.
not what I meant. Isn't that Kanashiro's?
You mean his treasure?
A golden briefcase.
Hey, the light's red!
Where should we open it?
Not here.
How about at karaoke?
I don't know if they find it suspicious us walking in with a giant golden briefcase. That might cause a red flag.
We'd have security cameras to worry about there.
Let's go to my place.
I got the perfect place.
That's
My
right.
place.
I was just in the mood for some coffee too.
And we need to fix Morgana up.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Warm.
Yeah, Morgana needs a little treatment is all.
This place is oddly calming.
Yeah, I think it's my nice little room. It's pretty comfy.
Have you learned anything new?
We need a password.
It's sealed by a rotary lock. We'll need the combination to open it.
A rotary lock, huh?
Oh, there's only a certain amount of combinations. Let's see what she's got. What?
I knew it.
001? Is he number
How
one?
did you get that?
I simply memorized the combination. I saw him open and close it so many times after all.
What? What?
Oh, that's scary. But amazing.
Oh, that case he had with all the money in it at the place. How'd you pick that up so easily?
Oh, that burns! Hey, hurry up and open it!
This is gonna be like $1 bill. Whoa, how?
How much is this?
Yeah,
I
no.
believe one stack is 1 million yen.
Oh boy.
One,
Is it all fake?
2, 3. There's 30 of them in here.
30 million? What is it, actual real money
30
though?
million yen. Even after splitting it, we still each get 5 million.
Holy shit. It's gonna be deluxe pork soup combo for me from here on out.
Ryuji's got his priorities set already, bro. He
You
needs
have
that
to think
He
bigger
needs
than
that food.
Not to bring
Do we-
down the excited mood, but does this money look real to you?
Probably not.
Children's bank.
Oh man.
Oh, for real?
It's fake.
I guess this represents how everything he did was an act to make himself seem tough.
Well, we can still sell the briefcase though. It's it's gold. I would've thought I really had the money.
Well, hey. At least it feels like we totes busted this case, right?
Hey, it's better than nothing.
What do you mean?
We busted the case.
Is busting a case good or bad?
Good.
Both.
Yeah. I mean, how much can we sell the briefcase for?
To think the reward for the Phantom Thieves is feeling they totes busted the case.
Hey, look, it doesn't matter. A job well done is a job well done.
Hold on a second. Even though the contents were nothing more than trash, the case itself is quite nice.
Yeah, it's like solid gold.
All right then, let's sell it. Glad we got that sorted.
Probably not worth all that
By
much.
the way, Morgana, have any of your memories returned?
Odd question to be asking now.
No, not at all.
Come on.
To mementos it
Hit your
is.
head make you forget even more?
It's easy for you to talk. You're not the one who lost your memories.
You have amnesia?
Yes.
Something like that. He does remember searching for treasures, though.
Yeah? We're finding them along the
I hope
ways.
your memories return soon then. So, what happens next?
We chillax until, the heart
First,
changes.
we wait for Kaneshiro to have his change of heart.
Indeed.
Oh, it's gonna be big this time. People are gonna make a huge deal out of it for sure.
Hey, you know what Kaneshiro said at the end there?
There's someone way bigger than us causing all these people's problems, and that's why we're getting interrogated, because they think we're the one who caused all those incidents, but we're not. We're the ones doing the good. There's someone else doing the bad. We gotta stop them before it goes on too
About that
much.
criminal using the metaverse?
Could be anybody.
Yes, I was bothered by that as well.
That's why these accidents have been happening. They break their minds. They shut down.
No point mulling over it now. Let's wait and see how Kaneshiro.
I've got it all figured out.
We should probably just lay low for a while.
I never thought I'd hear those words coming from you.
About my request.
Oh boy.
How long is it going to take? This incident happened at the school you're supposed to be presiding over.
Okay, so he's talking to the principal.
Excuse me, sir? We need to speak with you at once regarding the fishing organization operating out of Shibuya.
Fine. I hope
Interesting.
you remember who gave you that position to begin with.
Yeah, you honestly take him out of that position. He does not deserve
Our other
or earned it.
operative gave us a list of candidates without delay.
Operative.
How different from a certain someone.
Oh boy.
Yes, of course. Please continue your investigation.
Okay, so we really gotta do something about that principal. We did all we can, right? Well, all we need to do now is to wait the results. I wonder what's gonna happen when he has a change of heart. Do you think he'll turn himself in? Seems likely. I hope he spills everything to the police. Well, there are still a few lingering worries, but I believe we did well. We did. Right? We were going up against real criminal after all. Yes, we managed to steal the heart of a notable lawbreaker. Can't wait to see Akechi's face when he hears the news. Honestly, I just hope people who see it get some courage from the news. There's still one thing that worries me, though. You mean how someone is using the metaverse for evil? It would be seriously unforgivable if someone was really doing that. We can think about it later. For now, let's just wait for Kanashiro's change of heart. Very well. Nicely done,
All
everyone.
we need to do now is let the results come rolling in. We
Indeed.
did great today, though. Public opinion of us should skyrocket after this.
Well, we can hope so. But, could all go downhill, honestly. I don't think I'll be allowed to go out.
Hey,
Yeah, that's fair. Fair. Like, I should be able to, I mean, I guess I could study. Studying's good.
Now listen up.
what do you want to do?
Make sure
Yeah,
you
we'll
close
study. We need to get to level 3. Exams could be coming up at any moment. That's a +2.
Well then,
Not bad. Not bad at all.
that Kaneshiro truly was an evil stain on society.
Yeah, he's just a little pig fly guy.
Same with Kamoshida and Madarame too. They hurt and exploited others just to satisfy their desires. Still, there were people around them who noticed their terrible deeds, weren't there? I wonder why they turned a blind eye. Why doesn't anyone help?
So they feel powerless? They're too scared.
So it's because they don't have the courage.
The persona's given them the courage to fight back.
Humans are so weak.
Yeah, we definitely are.
Humans. Hey, do you think I'll really be able to become a human when I touch the treasure? Some memories came back. I tried to force myself to forget, but I really may not be human.
Just be confident.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Yes, you know, maybe sometimes you need a reminder.
Now that I think about it, I gotta be human. I am the core of the Phantom Thieves after all.
There you go. Just gotta believe in yourself. Chance to obtain an item when Joker performs a melee attack. Nice!
Alright.
That seems pretty useful. You now earn more XP from Arcana Burst when fusing personas. Okay, gotcha. Pickpockets.
Come on, it's not good for you to stay up this late. Let's go to sleep.
Alright, let's do it. Oh, are we dragged in again? I mean, yeah. We did put in some good work there. Things have been proceeding quite smoothly, I must say.
Our master wishes to speak with you. Heed his words.
Alright, I'm listening.
Defeated the repulsive fiend of gluttony this time. Well done.
Thank you,
I am
Igor.
glad to see you have devoted yourself to your rehabilitation.
Doing my best.
You are not worthy of such kind words, inmate. I suggest you treasure them.
Do you recall the whispers about that strange man?
Yes. The other metaverse user?
Even a chicken could remember something that important. Don't sound so cocky about it.
Hey, come on.
This is about the cases of those people who shut down, is it not?
They're going around for evil.
Indeed. I speak of another with powers similar to yours.
We've gotta track him
If you are
down.
to complete your rehabilitation, you may encounter him eventually.
So it's definitely a confirmed him then.
Yet another thing for me to look forward to.
Alright, we'll have to deal with that when the time comes.
It would be greatly troubling if you were to not strengthen your abilities. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift.
Thanks, man. Is it more slots? Increase XP bonus granted by that kind of burst. Okay. But really nothing that
It's
exciting, but
innate.
I'll take it.
Return to your world.
It's better than nothing. Friday. Sup?
Hello? It's me, Makoto. Were you sleeping?
Nope. I'm not anymore. I'm still asleep. No, it's fine.
Thank goodness. There's something I feel I should let you know.
Were you like how you were spying on us?
Contacted me.
Oh.
Kaneshiro?
He said he's calling off our debt. It seems he's disposed of all the photographs as well.
Fantastic. Things are proceeding smoothly.
And, my sister and her team have taken him into custody.
Well, that was easy.
What?
That was fast.
It appears they did not want him to disappear, if you know what I mean.
To kill himself.
His group was called a mafia after all. I wouldn't put silencing him past them.
Yeah, they would take him out. Cut off the head of the snake.
Does this mean we were successful in changing his heart?
Not until he admits his transgressions.
It's hard to say for sure yet.
I'm sure there'll be an announcement eventually.
I see. What about those psychotic breakdowns that Kaneshiro mentioned?
There's someone else doing that to people.
Not sure. But I assume he was talking about the incidents that have been all over the news lately.
The one with the
It
train
really
and
may be
everything.
related to the other person who has been entering palaces.
True.
Man, there's a lot of palaces around. Even just like normal people are just kind of going crazy.
That said, all we can do now is wait until Kaneshiro's change of heart becomes clear to us.
Unless you can, like, I doubt they're doing that in, like, mementos. Changing the normal people, so that many normal people have palaces too? That's dangerous.
Morning.
What's up, bro?
Hey.
Yeah, we could have been on the money. I thought a bank would have bathtubs full of cash or gold bars, you know, but a briefcase? Oh, I wish there was some place I could find a bunch of cash. What about mementos?
Oh yeah.
Mementos, huh? I guess we could get some cash out of it. Can't keep dreaming about it, though, so you better come with me and get some exercise in. Gotcha, man. That was quick. Already after school. Think you may already know this already. I've been ordered by principal to look for culprits. Beyond us? We seem to be fine for now, but we can't let our guard down. I ask that you try not to stand out for a while. By the way, I usually spend my time in the student council room. If there's ever an emergency, feel free to come find me there. Awesome, awesome. I'll be right back, and we'll continue on with this then. Alright, we are back in action. Let's check the old phone. We haven't hung out with Ryuji in a while. We probably should, even if I don't particularly want to. It's just a nice thing to do for our good buddy. Just having to wait doesn't jive with me. I'm still hanging out in the hallway. Let me know if something comes up. Let's go, man. Let's hang out. We're bros. Let's go, man. Yeah, let's do it.
Wanna get going?
Let's do it. Protein lovers.
Gotta be it.
We are Protein Lovers Gym. It's pay per visit, so you don't gotta worry about any bullshit contracts or nothing. The equipment's kinda crappy, but they got tons of variety. Plus, it's real damn cheap. Totally worth it. Even without a pool or hot tub.
By the way,
Yeah, you bring your stuff? A towel? Nah, they'll lend you one of them. How about spare undies? Getting back into your sweaty clothes after a nice hot shower is like the grossest thing. Fair. Oh, don't get your hopes up. I'm not gonna let you use
wanna
mine.
get going?
Yeah, man, that's fair. That's fair. Well, you know, get back in shape, easy. Whew. The form's coming back, but I don't got any stamina. Sakamoto?
Morning.
Oh, you kid senpai, what's bonking? Bonking? You say the strangest things. Is that how you greet a friend? I'm trying to come up with some cool new slang. Maybe it'll catch on. You can't just do that. Oh, you don't need to call me senpai anymore. I actually graduated, remember? I haven't seen you before. Are you on the track team? He's a friend. By the time he showed up, the track team was already, well, you know. Speaking of which, how's your leg? I'm managing. About you, senpai, you still running? Actually joined the university track team. You'd think I would have quit entirely after what happened. About that, I'm real sorry. No, I should be the one apologizing. I was supposed to be the leader of our team, yet I resigned myself to Kamoshida's will. That's because you need him to write your letter of rec, right? You're still looking out for your future, but I still managed to F it up anyways. Kamoshida clearly never intended on writing my letter of recommendation. You were just his excuse not to. And honestly, I enjoy where I am now. The track team isn't anything special, but it's perfect for me. There you go. Well, happy endings for everybody. So in truth, I should be thanking you for what you did, Sakamoto. Senpai. It's weird when he says it. I don't like that. I was worried I'd not doing more to protect you guys. But I heard some good news recently. The Shujin track team's been reinstated.
For real?
Hey, not bad. I mean, Kamoshida confessed all the horrible stuff he did, right? Guess the school got the old team together and told them they want to try starting it up again. Nobody told me about that. Huh, the rumors got as far as me. I'm not even a student anymore. Anyway, I heard they're going to get Mr. Yamauchi as their new advisor. Yamauchi? Hold up, that Yamauchi? Yeah, the one who basically was Kamoshida's lapdog. Apparently he volunteered. He's really enthusiastic about pulling the track team up from the ashes. He is? You know that the team's being reinstated. There's no need for any bad blood, right? Why don't you go talk to him? I'm sure they could use someone with your passion. Yeah. Drag Scheme's coming back. Good for them. You seem conflicted. Nah, not really. For real though, I'm glad the team's coming back. It's sweet that Koa can start teaching them again. I'm still worried about their advisor, Yamauchi. He's basically like a mini Kamoshida. So he's an asshole. Basically. He'd always yell at us at practice, but there's a huge kiss ass when our parents were around. I can't believe a moron like that's gonna be advising the track team. He doesn't even teach PE. It's gotta be up to something. We can take a look. We'll take a look. There's a chance I'm gonna need your help. Ain't no problem. That's what friends are for.
All right.
Alright, we don't got time to be messing around here anymore. Let's head home.
See ya.
Later, man. Yeah, it's an alright place. Beamong, beamong, beamong. Yo, what's bonking? About the stuff today, I can't really let myself be happy about the track team starting up again. Like I said earlier, there's just something fishy about Yamauchi being advisor. But hey, if something happens, I know you got my back, so I ain't too worried. I got you, brother. Thanks, man. I knew I could count on you. I mean, we don't know for sure if anything sketchy's going on. When I get these gut feelings, they're usually right. Well, if I hear anything, I'll hit you up. Later. See you later, bro.
Ah, you're back.
Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong.
Hey, inmate!
You haven't got about your special assignment, have you? You better not keep us waiting long. We'll be waiting at the front of our door. Yeesh. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. Hey, you see the article? Is it about us? Nope. Well, what kind of article? It's an interview with some kid from school. Boy M tells all. Rampant abuse in the Kamoshida case. That's what it said. It's mostly about the physical punishment. You think the boy M is Mishima? Probably. Guess it might be him after all. I mean, that fan site thing's been a huge help too. It's probably fine to leave him be. He ain't doing us any harm. See you later.
Article. Do you think the reporter,
we met
could have written it?
Absolutely.
Just as I thought. The author is listed as Ichiko Oya. I see. This article might end up being useful for us.
Alright. How
If the
so?
palace ruler sees it and his cognition of the Phantom Thieves changes... Hey, we'd be missing out if we didn't use this to our advantage. If we have her paint us in a positive light, public opinion of us will change for the better.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, that works.
To write some more articles about the Phantom Thieves.
We can try. Oh boy. The maid cooking option includes together with a maid. It's on sale with a request fee. Ooh. We'll decide later. Once I make another report what I've been doing. Do you have time today? I get that you're really busy. Let's decide on that one later. That's awkward. Let's go out for a bit. See if we can sell some things. Coming through, don't mind me.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Shibuya. Alright, we'll go to Central Street. We'll return our DVD. interesting. Oh, first things first, return DVD. Need a new one.
What would you like?
Rent a new DVD. Charm, kindness. Yeah, we'll take the kindness one. And then,
Hey, inmate!
hey, don't kick me in here. I'm doing good work.
How goes the rehab?
Time for some
Create personas.
You can't handle this.
Can't make that yet.
Looks pretty tough.
What the heck is this thing, dude? Ugh, that's creepy. Let's make it. It's like an alien.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Strengthen physical skills by 20. Yeah. Sure. Increase attack of one ally. Increase
It will receive
Sure.
significant power.
Let's go ahead and make them. This should be a pretty strong one. It's so weird looking. Saka? Whatever. It is, it's creepy. Level up. He's 31. Holy man. Medium chance to despair all foes.
Not terrible, but not impressive.
Do you really need this?
Excessive power only leads to destruction. Excessive power only leads to
Thunderbird.
destruction.
You can't handle this.
Getting crazy things, man. Oh man, look at all this stuff. We can make this guy. I mean, it only goes to 2, so maybe not this guy.
Not terrible, but not impressive.
Don't want to make
This
that guy
truly
again.
helps you.
You okay with this?
I don't think we can really do anything with what we have here.
Excessive power only leads to destruction.
Can't do anything with that, and we can't do that. Honestly, I would just like, I don't know, we just probably destroy the Queen's necklace, honestly.
You wish to gather them.
Can we do any advanced things here?
Terrible, but not impressive.
I mean, we could do this, but I kinda... I don't know yet. Can't make any of these other things, though.
You okay with this?
We can do that. I mean, because we could just... I mean, I imagine we could import the, like, these skills here. Because he's null the fire, strong against physical, strong against that. Drains that, is only weak to curse. Could probably make this guy. But only a confident rank 2. I want to hold off on that for a little bit.
They will be
It will electric
reborn
chair.
It appears it
Queen's
will become
necklace.
something protective.
Mana bonus, +1 stats.
So,
Yeah,
this is what
let's
it will
do
be
it.
now. Be reborn.
Take it.
Finished for now.
Done already? What?
I'll be on my way out of here.
No slacking off.
I want to sell some items as well while we're at it. I can't ask him about the gun. Yet.
Okay.
Look at all this stuff I can sell.
I guess that's fine.
I mean, it's a start in the right direction. Oh, a cat. Hey man, where the hell did all these flyers come from? Curious. Meow. Oh, I mean, excuse me, sir, but do you know what happened? Who put all these dope? Damn. Wait, what is these flyers? Have a cool mark on them. There's a store nearby? Yeah, man, that's exactly what it is. For a cool store. Oh, can we check the lottery? Oh man, here we go. 2,000. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Better than nothing, I guess. Made almost our money back. 7-1. Gotcha, gotcha. Kiko Chicho. I think we wanted to... Wait, where did we want to go? Was it here? Famous ramen shop. Fortune teller. Yeah, we'll go here. Oh, I wanted to talk to her. She has a card? That's crazy. That's unexpected, even.
Greetings.
Yeah, let's do it. Please take a seat.
Hello.
Hello there. This is your first time here, yes? It's not often I get a young man stopping by my stand. My name's Maifune? Something like that. I'll be reading your fortune today. You begin by telling me your name? I'm Dark Sonic. I see your name is quite lucky. That aside, what type of consultation can I interest you in today? Give me the full package. Very well, I suppose the life of a high schooler is difficult after all. Now then, let's start with the initial reading to test the waters of your fate.
Here we go.
See what we get. Your first card is, I see, yes, for the second. Oh! Next is...
Is this?
Whoa. Yes, I see everything, a stream of light obscuring the sun like an arrow tearing through the sky.
Here it is.
I see, there seems to be a new wealth in your future. Your financial fortune is looking good today. This wealth of which I speak will come from your house. Head home without detour, and precisely 5,000 yen will await you there. I'll do just that.
Yes.
As you should. Fate is absolute. But what is this? How strange. The general flow of your future seems... Indicate? Ruin. And an inmate locked away in a lonely cell? You seem to be a good person, but perhaps you mixed up with the wrong crowd? Beyond that, it seems continue on your current path will lead to your death. And how can I avoid that? I cannot offer advice to that end.
Impossible.
The divination is coming to me this clearly. The truth of it is simply undeniable. Although, now that I think about it, there may be a way you can attempt to counteract your destiny. All you need is my special spiritual object, the Holy Stone. With its power and your control, you can avoid even the most unfortunate of futures. Probably. I typically only recommend this to my more experienced customers, but your situation is too dire to ignore. You see, the stone itself is imbued with the aura of joy that will sap away all the horrible energy surrounding you. All you need is keep it wrapped up in cloth and make sure to recharge its power in the moonlight every 3 days. It's only 100,000 yen. You ain't trolling me. This seems suspicious. It's legitimate, I promise. So you really you don't want it? What a shame. It will be to see the flames of youth snuffed out so soon. Time to see me again if you change your mind. I really can help you if you'd like. Huh. Was expecting a bit more than that.
Ah, you're back.
Oh, been waiting for you.
Oh.
How's your pocket money situation been looking?
Fine.
I got 200,000 in my pocket. Hey, here.
For real?
5,000 yen? Won some money from the lotto, so I don't mind sharing my winnings. Hey, bro, I just won too. Thanks. See, I can be nice sometimes.
The rest is on you.
Anyway, make sure you close up shop like always. Hey, so does that mean the fortune teller was right? I think so.
That's incredible.
She even got the amount spot on. Maybe this lady can seriously read it into the future. Wait, this is bad. Didn't she say you're gonna die? Come on, we need to talk to her again and figure out what to do. Maybe I can have her read my compatibility fortune with...
No.
Never mind. I should go back and have her read my fortune again. And there's the Holy Stone too. She said it would cost me 100,000 yen. Well, I'll need to look into this further. Track is back. Looks like they're really gonna bring the track team. The coach, yeah. The base comments Junior, I swear he's scheming something. I guess I'll look into that myself. Anyway, what are you doing? Thoughts on training today? We can decide later. We don't have to do that right at this moment in time. There's plenty to explore.
Excuse me?
Was this your first time at the library? The badge, you're a second year. Are you that transfer student? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. Anyway, it's my job to explain the rules of the library for first-time visitors. I was here earlier, don't worry about it. You can borrow books from the library. Furthermore, if a desk is available, you can use it to read or study. More books will be added as the seasons pass. Stop by and see what they have. You're only to borrow one book at a time. Once you're finished reading, please be sure to return it. How should I say this? You're different from what I heard. I'm glad we were able to talk normally. Yeah, no problem. The rumors are greatly exaggerated. So I can read books here at least, it seems. We can talk. All we can do now is wait till Kanashiro's change of heart becomes clear to us. came to see you. I'm not, don't mean to be rude, but I'm not sure spending time with you is worthwhile to me right now. We've been struck down. Completely thrown. Perhaps you should focus on your studies if you have free time. Ooh. Dang. Oh man, that hurts. I'm going to the library then, if that's the case.
Oh.
Increase my knowledge. Here we go. Excellence is not the result of a single action, but of habit. We'll gain our knowledge some way.
Hey, hey.
I did not realize how long you've been reading. How'd you get? It's not good. We'll get that knowledge one way. Yeah, it's completely shot down. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. You know, I've been curious. What's Kosai like? It's like filled with guys like Yusuke? I imagine there are a lot of different people there. Now that you mention it, I have one very interesting classmate. She's a female shogi player, and seemingly quite a skilled one at that. Are you talking about Hifumi Togo? I remember hearing she's a student at Kosai. They say she's the most beautiful shogi player around right now. Dude, that sounds too good to be true. Give me some more info. I do not know much about her. She is not the kind of person to let others close to her. It's like she only focuses on her shogi pursuits. After all, it said she is a lone genius. However, I have heard she is commonly seen at the church over in Canada? Konda? For real? We gotta go. You'll probably get struck down by a bolt of lightning if you get a... for all that ulterior motive. That ain't it. This is for the Phantom Thieves. I mean, Shogi's kind of battle, right? She's gotta know all sorts of insane strategies and stuff. That is quite the stretch. Churches are supposed to be holy. Don't do this, Ryuji. You guys are gonna pay for this one day. Jack, go spy on her for me. Find out if she's really as cute as they say she is.
Let's ignore that idiot. Anyway, a shogi expert, huh? Striking an enemy with but a moment's inspiration? Skillfully strategizing toward victory?
You can
Those
check it
might
out.
actually be good tactics to know for our work as the Phantom Thieves. You said she's at the church in Konda, right? We should check it out. when we have
Konda.
time.
We're just getting everywhere unlocked.
All right.
I feel like we should do some laundry. Just a little bit of laundry. Sooty Ogre's gear. Ogress's gear. Add another. We get set the one for cats. And Sooty Man's armor. Gold smudges. This could be good.
Hey, hey!
Yeah? That would be nice. Wouldn't have to... Well, I guess.
And finished.
Fiery apron, old coat, and dishonored Harui.
Let's head back.
World-class launderer! Let's go! Oh. Hello.
Evening.
Good evening. Sorry, but a student's nightlife is of no interest to me. Just kidding. What are you doing here? Just doing my laundry.
Is that so?
Wow, you're the first person I know who actually uses this laundromat. You must be enjoying... Not really, I just doing my laundry.
Bye.
I'll see you back at the clinic. Have a good night. See you later. Oh, that was good. Still a little friendly encounter there. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. You can do a lot of things today. Oh? The medicine is nearly complete, and there's something I really want to test out. Could you come to the clinic, my little PogChamp?
Yo.
I'm gonna be opening the shop soon, so I'll need you the dishes done once you're done with that.
Hey,
Guess we can respond once the dishes are done. Make sure you thank Chief for the breakfast. Gotcha.
well then.
Now let's check out the equipment here. 140 defense. Yes. Yusuke, congrats on the upgrade. Ryuji, congrats on the upgrade as well. It's not the best, but better than nothing. Morgana, give yourself a little bit of an upgrade as well. Makoto. Woo! 30 plus HP? That's fantastic. Since we brought On out so much, I think put this on Makoto. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. That's a good upgrade, man. Let's go do the doctors. Patient asked me if I... Yeah. Let's do a clinical trial. It's almost complete. There's something I want to test out. Let's do it. Let's hang out. Thanks to you that I was able to progress this far. Now you can drink this stuff with no problem, right? Well, we'll see about
I
that.
suppose.
Alright, that's it for today. Oh, if you're going home already, if you had some time, why don't we stay and enjoy an apple? It's a gift from one of the elderly patients. She gave me a lot. Hello, Dr. Takimi. Chief Oyamada. There was a medical conference nearby, so I thought I'd check up on you. Who's this? He doesn't look like a patient.
Oh,
He's a part-time staffer. I'm having him handle some miscellaneous tasks for me. So do you have any business with me? I hear you stole one of my patients. A girl with bronchitis. She came here with her father. Bronchitis, you say? Well, I had no intention of taking her from you. I certainly didn't encourage her to visit my clinic. Now there's talk that the care at the university hospital is inferior to of a general practitioner. Original medicine. Ha! What you're doing here is simply absurd. You're right. I would have turned a blind eye if you had just rotted away out here in this little town. But this is your final warning. Shut this place down and resign your medical license. This is harassment. Please be quiet. She's a great doctor. This is harassment. What did you say? Don't worry about it. Huh, you seem to be quite fond of her. Perhaps I should reveal this woman's true identity. She's a monster who tortured a patient with her unregulated medicine. Terrible, isn't it? She was such a brave girl, always smiling.
what does this mean?
Was. She passed away. Perhaps you'll suffer the same fate, She is the plague, after all. Don't lie to me. She should still have some time. She was slowly recovering. Her condition couldn't have deteriorated that quickly. But it did. You must have misjudged. Now back to the reason why I'm here. Don't ever take another patient away from me again. You don't want to make me angry. Miyu-chan's dead? No, she's all I've been working toward all this time. Curing her was my only... There's no way. Let's ask for details. Don't lose hope. What have I been doing all this time? What was even the point? I can't... Anything I can do? Let's retaliate? No, I'll be fine.
Sorry.
I feel better now. Thanks for your help, my little PogChamp. Decrease the price for all items sold at the clinic. Yes.
All right.
Give me everything.
I don't know what to say.
Wish I hadn't shown you that side of me. It was inevitable. We all do sometimes. I'm glad you did. You are? Oh, I suppose that's fine, as long as it's you. Oh yeah, we're moving in. Going home for today. We'll continue this another time. More guts for me.
Take care.
Excellent. We're moving in slowly. Someone of my friend knows got blackmailed. Did someone really get kidnapped? Seriously, that's horrible. Apparently you can never shake them off. They said it's hell. Here they get really aggressive.
Ah, you're
Bing
back.
bong, bing bong, bing bong.
Well then.
Oh. I need a distraction. We finally have some time to relax, but I don't want to get too lazy, you know? Be nice to go someplace where it'd still be moving around. And here goes, we could go together. Oh, let's go play darts. Yeah, okay, I'll head over. Oh, and I'll check and see if anyone else wants to get in on this. Excellent.
Well done.
Alright, we're here. We'll just have to wait for Lady On.
Well then.
Alright, we've finished warming up. As I explained earlier, we are playing 0-1. We have 5 rounds to bring our score down to 0. Doing it as a pair, the Phantom Thieves teamwork were strengthened. Let's begin our team game. Let's do 301. Think you can handle that? Absolutely.
You can do this.
Do I have to actually play this time? Yes! How to play darts. Move left stick to move and right stick to rotate to adjust your aim. Hold down RT and decide where to throw. If your aim shifts, you can set it by pressing Y. Input A and throw the dart at the targeted area. Goal of 0-1 is to lower your score to 0. Press X to check the values. Yeah. Bust is when your score goes below 0, the round will end and the score you obtained will be voided. When you're near 0, you'll be able to see how to obtain the points needed to check out. Keep an eye out. In darts, your skill will be determined by the challenges. Press LB to view certain conditions. Aim to a highly skilled darts player.
Sounds good to me.
Oh man. Hey, triple 20. Okay, here we go. Aim.
Yes!
I'm an absolute god.
Yay!
Oh, now we're doing great.
I'm getting nervous.
Oh, you know, I just hit the three triple 20s.
I'll give it a go.
It's all on you. Don't let me down, on. What are you doing? Ugh. Why did you leave me with that?
Yes! Counting on you.
Jeez. Okay. We should go for a double 20. Let's move it down a little bit. I don't like that. Single 20. Now we can't go for that. I'll go for a 14, I guess. Now let's go for another 20 to get it exact. No, we want to get to 0-1, right? Check out single 20. Okay, yeah, we're good. Current skills, pro dartsman.
That was so much fun!
We did 0 points exactly. Do we make an awesome team or what? Oh, baton pass. Let's go. I feel like I've learned something by playing on a team. I'm max rank baton. Let's get it.
Very well.
Alright, I shall go next. Let us dance with darts. Let's do it. As for the rules, let us go 301. Everything starts with some basics.
Let us go.
So it begins. There's no need to get worked up. Let us go with a natural approach. Me again, huh? So it has begun.
How could this be?
Oops, I was not paying attention. Good enough. My turn. I revel in this feeling of tension.
It's my turn.
You're up, man. Let's see what he's got. Oh, he's a... What an absolute savage.
I see.
It's round 3. Time certainly flies when you're having fun.
Take it from here.
He hit the triple 20 like an absolute beast. I won't let him down.
Yes.
Ah!
Okay.
Oh, oh, we're falling apart. We're falling apart. Oh no!
Let's go.
Ooh, that's awkward. Surely he can do it. Teammates finish with that. You may have a low score. If you have a low score by round 4, your teammate may ask to advance for advice on how they should finish. Answering correctly increase the probability that they perform the finishing throw. When your teammate finishes this way, your synergy with that teammate increases, leveling up your baton pass rank by 2.
What is this?
Pretend like you're painting. You're right, painting is about being in the moment. I can do it now. I believe. I threw so hard. Nice pair play.
It's beautiful.
Yes, perfect success. The goddess of victory has smiled upon us. The stimulating session of passion for us both. I am in high spirits indeed.
Not bad.
He went straight to baton pass 3. Let's do it. It was my plan all along, really. You know how it is.
This is good.
That's some crazy skill. Proficiency up. Performing well, like pulling off a hat trick or a high ton, will increase your proficiency at the end of darts. Dude, my proficiency is through the roof.
That was time well spent.
That should do it for now.
See you later.
Alright. Now then, farewell. Alright. Not bad at all, boys.
Whew.
Quite skillful.
I made it on time. I suppose I'm still safe if you're here.
You would be correct.
Can't be late today, too.
Late? You seem busy.
Well, I don't deny it. I have much more work in television because of the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, it
Permission
happens.
from my school, but it's still tough to do both.
I mean, you're in school after all.
I can't keep complaining. Well, let's both do our best today.
Let's do it. Morning.
So sorry.
So gross and humid, even though it's the end of June. Oh yeah, in Japan, when the rainy season ends, we say that it opens. But in English, it's more common to hear people say the rainy season comes to a close. Be careful. Expressions for the weather are totally different depending on what country you're in. Now then, Mr. Sonic.
How about you?
Which of these animals is involved in the English idiom about the weather? Cows. Yeah, definitely cows. Has to be because I remember that they sit down when it's raining, and then also in Dragon Quest there's a cow that told you what the weather was. It has to be cows.
Oh, no.
Oh. Oh, that's what they meant. Well, there's a lot of different idioms. Well, that's awkward. I got an English question wrong. That was easy, wasn't it? I knew that one. Yeah. Well, let's just pretend that never happened. Yeah, over here we say that the cat washes its face, it rains. I wash my face every day because I like being clean. That's not true at all. Oh, but I'm not a cat, of course. Uh-huh. Of course you're not. Wow, that's, well, that's just awkward. That's just super awkward that I let that happen. Yikes. We could read that book.
It's not true, is it? I'm so pumped.
Get some knowledge up.
Oh,
Maybe we'll get, I mean, this will give us 3. Not bad. Finished it in no
what are your
time.
thoughts?
3. Hey! Nice.
All right.
Wanna head back?
Let's head back. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Rain, huh?
Ding dong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. Huh. I mean, yeah, that would be true. Let's go out. See what we can do.
Oh, the air feels so muggy.
Searching all along, confessing twice alone, without the clue,
We can go to Shinjuku.
without grasping
Mishima.
the real question to be.
Alright, we'll head here.
I'm a sharpshooter. I lose my skirt, hiding both face and mind. Afraid for you to
I mean, the game suggested we go here, so might as well, right?
what else should I be?
Oh,
I'll just get a water. You're here again, boy? Don't blame me if I get eaten alive, okay? Hey, where's my glass? Didn't I order a refill? How much did I drink today? What time is it? Ah, who cares? Wait, I care. She's drunk, she hasn't even noticed you're here. If we have her write articles, it'll have an effect on the metaverse. We might be able to use her if we do it right. Let's form a deal. Keep in mind she's drunk now, so do a good job in negotiating.
Hey, Lala-chan, are you sure this isn't just water?
I'm pretty sure.
If you're
By
trying
the
to
color
rip me
alone.
off, I'm gonna reveal all your secrets in a feature article. Oh, it's you!
Please, have a seat.
Hey, no problem. Oh, sure, honey, sit down.
What's up? Got anything new on the Phantom Thieves? Or maybe you're just falling in love with me,
That too. I have Phantom Thieves news.
For real? You came all this way just to tell me?
Yes.
Thank God. My publisher just assigned me to be the beat reporter for the Phantom Thieves. Man, this will really help me
We got
out.
this. Perfect. Perfect
Are
execution.
you seriously going to use this child as a source of information?
Hey, don't worry about it.
Ah, don't be such a killjoy. These kids nowadays know about things we adults don't have access to.
True.
Besides, what's most important is that I now have a reliable third-party source for my stories.
Whatever.
I'm a very reliable source.
So, what do you want from me this time? Information about someone? Cold hard cash?
Nothing really. I'll let you know later.
Huh? Lucky me! My very own golden goose just appeared. Now I can take it easy. Maybe I'll take a little vacation with all my free time.
Well, we'll just ask for something good big in return at a later date. Don't worry about the details.
As if. What do you want? Just tell me. Last time it was info on Kaneshiro, right? The office has been a buzz lately. I think it's Kaneshiro related. Something's fishy.
What do you mean? The bad guys are bad, what can I say?
So you're being swayed by the Phantom Thieves, huh? But I see what's going on here. A hardcore Phantom Thieves fanboy. Huh.
Yeah,
Hey,
you know.
I'm not gonna let you use this kid so you could take a vacation.
A vacation? Oh, I was just kidding. I'm conducting a private investigation during my off hours. No one at work knows about it.
Interesting.
Don't tell me you're...
Hey, how about we do this? You supply me with info on the Phantom Thieves. I'll write
Yes.
articles based on what you tell me about them. You know, the Phantom Thieves who you love oh so much.
I do love them. That sounds great.
All right then, it's a deal.
Let's
I
make
can
a
create
partnership.
A lot of positive PR for the Phantom Thieves, so be sure to give me some good scoops.
I got plenty scoops. I made a deal with Oya. Back in time, forward in time. I mean, it's all the same. You must have had someone giving you good PR. Who was it?
Your reputation skyrocketed after a certain point. It's unnatural how much your actions were publicized. Did you have an inside man in the media? Someone who could manipulate information for you?
What? No, I would
to say
never
to
make a
that?
deal like that.
I am
We are in.
Thou art I.
Thou art
Thou
I.
hast acquired, and it shall become the wing with the birth of the devil persona. I have
Devil
obtained
persona.
wings of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Excellent. Increase security level when you find a new safe room?
Alright.
Better than nothing, I suppose.
Oh, don't tell anyone about this, okay? I don't want people to know that my source is a high schooler. Okay, Lala-chan! Time to celebrate our agreement! Bring out my bottle! And 2 glasses, please! Oh, come on, please!
You've had too much to drink, darling.
Oh, her silence is golden. Fine, fine, fine. I won't make the high schooler drink. Oh, I gotta use the bathroom.
Ah, she's gonna be in there for a while. You should go home.
Alright, I gotcha. Ooh, 2 charm for that too? Excellent. Not bad.
You take care now.
Thank you, Miss Escargot. Don't stick around Shinjuku too long after dark, honey. We get a lot of shady types coming out of the woodwork.
Hey, Lala-chan.
Yeesh. Honestly, that lady's gonna be the death of me. You better head home. If she catches you, you're in for an all-nighter. Doing what? Well, at the very least, Eco-chan's probably gonna drink until sunrise. And since she's in a good mood, she'll probably make you stick around until she's done. Well, better get back
Come
inside.
again.
Yeah, no worries. Successful operations. I got plans today. We'll decide that later, Ryuji. I haven't figured out what I'm doing quite yet. Let's go to Central Street. I went to the underground walkway. And at the mall. Let's go to the underground walkway. Oh, hello. Yusuke? We haven't hung out with him at all. And I'm sure that this is gonna be on. Yeah. We haven't hung out with Yusuke, like, at all. So we should probably hang out with him. mean, we just hit Bond level 3, or... We didn't hit Bond, but you know what I mean. We hit level rank 3 with him on one try. Let's hang out, bro. You have a wealth of free time. Is that your decision? I'd like to speak with you. Do you have time?
Yes.
Let's do it, man. Do you remember how I mentioned my need to understand the heart? Well, I'm having a hard time grasping it. How will I be able to reach the truth of pure beauty? What should I paint to capture the contents of the heart? Dream world mementos. I see, mementos. The desire that emanates from a place is the root of humanity. Incredible. You honestly have a unique perspective on things. A perspective. Okay. With that destination in mind, let us make haste. Oh. Let's go?
Oh.
Distorted realm teeming with shadows. The physical embodiment of desires of the human heart. The same thing which brought forth the beauty of the Sayori can also create such a morbid fabrications. But I actually find the aspect to be quite fascinating. The heart is akin to an abyss. Now, regarding the source of my slump, I actually have an idea. In that other dimension I saw the perversion of Madarame's heart. At that moment, the art realm I had so much faith in was distorted by greed and unchecked desires. That is when the true ugliness of the world became clear to me. And from that point forward, my brush has been stayed by crippling hesitation. Does pure beauty truly exist? And if so, can hands tainted by Madarame's depravity capture it? Considering such questions only serve to distance me from reality, doubt filled my mind. I struggled to find reason to move my brush again. And honestly, still have yet to discover a suitable answer.
What is the matter?
Have you been overcome with the urge to paint? Hurry up, give me your brush. Please do not rush me, I only need a little more time. The lingering uncertainty present in this place seems sharpening my senses. I feel a revelation approaching. Yes. Inspiration has struck. There must be it such brilliant composition. Ah, my heart races. Ooh. Ugh, how inelegant. You wish to carry out your deserted will, foolish shadow? I'll cut you down without interrupting my work. I am thou. They're weak to fire and wind. Self-destruct? Oh. Well, that's awkward.
You're mine.
Alright. This is what you deserve. Blank card.
It seems I've become too passionate. I'm glad you were here. You have my thanks.
Hey, no problem, man.
Like Theo.
You caught me. What are you talking about?
I was referring to Van Gogh's brother, Theo. Van Gogh did not achieve fame in his lifetime, but found an admirer and supporter in his brother.
A supporter?
Well, there aren't many who are willing to deal with my eccentricity.
But here I am.
Wait, what's in your hand? A card?
A blank card the shadow dropped.
Whenever I see blank paper, I have the urge to draw something on it. May I?
I guess knock yourself out, man.
Impossible. Good. What?
He's gonna give me something powerful?
A satisfactory result. Well, what do you think? Not bad, wouldn't you say? Soon enough, my slump will be a thing of...
Recharm. Or recarm?
My picture turned into a real skill card?
Impressive. That's an amazing power.
Indeed. Would you mind helping me further? If
Absolutely.
I can overcome this slump, I should be able to aid our group like earlier. Perhaps even more so. I know.
I'm all about it.
Why don't we act as the thieves we are and strike a deal?
I'm counting on you.
Yes, you can rely on me.
This is the first time we hung out with him, so this is awkward.
Multiple cards were discovered among your belongings, replicas of the same design.
Who would make those?
I don't have
Surely
a clue
not.
how these cards were used, but someone proficient in the arts was close to you.
Who could that be?
What were you having this person do?
Nothing.
I am thou. It shall become the wings of Rebecca with the birth of the Emperor persona.
Emperor
I have obtained
persona.
the wings of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Excellent. Allows Yusuke to duplicate skill cards.
Alright.
That's a good thing to have. Using personas of the... Yeah. You can now ask Yusuke to use his duplication ability to make you copies of skill cards. To copy a skill card, give Yusuke a blank card and the card you want to copy. Both cards will be available for you to pick up the next day. Blank card will be transformed to create a new skill card. Yusuke will return both the new and original cards to you. Blank cards will be obtained from search objects and mementos. Ah,
We've done enough for
yes.
today. I've completed a rough sketch. I'll finish this back at the dorm. I'll contact
Sounds
you
good.
once it's done.
Well then, that will come in handy.
I'm in your debt.
Hey, no problem, man. Must I never expect my art skills would be ever prove useful for the Phantom Thieves. I have to hold up my end of the deal, so I'll perform the best of my ability. You need only ask. Thanks. Should be one thanking you. Without your help, I could not have finished today's piece. Now, should we be heading back? I have to apply the finishing touches as soon as possible. For the first time in a long while, my brush will dance once again.
See
Hey, no problems. We're just here to help.
Ah, you're back.
Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. What if that Yoshida guy's giving a speech in Shibuya again? Ooh, yeah, we should probably look into that. I'll decide later. We got a speech to get to.
Everyone.
You should ask him. Teach you how to give speeches? Why? I want to do what you do. Love to help you, though. How should I teach you? Time for my speech. Let's talk about this later.
And while our society appears to be prosperous, many of our young people are quietly suffering. They lack jobs, security, savings. The next
True.
generation will lead us into the future, and yet they have no plan for how to arrive there.
It's rough out there.
Watch where you're going, you little shit. You bumped into me, you old goat.
Old goat.
This isn't good.
Let's mediate.
Yes, let's. Good citizens, please stop fighting. What is the point of bickering over such a trivial matter?
This is none of your business.
I think it is.
Seriously, just shut up.
Nah, man.
What's with this guy?
Now, if you'll please excuse me, I must return to my speech. Together, we can create a bright future for the next generation.
Ugh. God, so righteous. That really annoys me.
Dude, come
Enough
on.
of your arrogance, no good, Tora.
What?
As if anyone would actually vote for you. Are you planning to embezzle funds again? Or maybe criticize one of your constituents again? You criminal!
No, that was all in the past.
It's a better man now.
I've gone and done it again.
That's campaign obstruction.
Yes, but I cannot say that to the crowd before an election. Regardless, whenever someone calls me no good Tora, I panic. I went through quite an ordeal 20 years ago.
It's a long time ago, man.
Let me explain. I used to be a member of the National Diet. I was elected during the rise of the Kuramoto children. We were backed by powerful Diet members. This was about 20 years ago.
I see.
I was very inexperienced back then, both as a politician as well as a human being. That inexperience led me to be involved in a series of major political scandals.
Yeah.
People refer
That
to
could
my
cause some
blunders
problems.
as no good Tora's 3 strikes. The first was being caught missing a legislative meeting to take a personal vacation.
Hey, sometimes you just need a little rest and relaxation.
I was accused of embezzling a large sum of money from the party, giving me 2 strikes. Finally, I called a voter an idiot at an open forum, which resulted in scandal and strike 3. I was out and branded a washed-up politician. You said you wanted to become a member of the Diet. But do you see the man before you?
I don't think I ever said that. I just wanted to know how to give a speech. Public speaking skills could be useful with Phantom Thieves, so I'll make a deal with him.
Do you really want to receive my guidance?
Yes. You seem to have conviction.
I'm happy to hear that. However, everyone says I have no chance to get elected. So why come to me?
Have confidence in yourself, man. I like your technique.
You've been giving speeches? I'm afraid I'm not so great that you'd be able to learn anything. The most important part about giving a good speech is believing in yourself. Perhaps one day I will believe in myself again. But you sure got me there. You're a strange young man.
Well, yeah. Just a little.
Very well. If learning how to give a great speech is what you seek, then I'd be happy to instruct you. In exchange, I would like for you to continue assisting me. Let's get started, shall we?
We're making progress. Send us back again.
Staging your crimes with calling cards. It's hard to believe that a student could manage this alone.
Oh, we've done pretty well so far.
An adult. For example, someone talented enough to move people with words. Perhaps they coached you.
No.
Isn't that right?
Absolutely not.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow.
A new
It shall
vow.
become the with the birth of the sun persona. I have obtained the
Unleash
wings
the
of
power of the
blessing that
sun.
shall lead-
Man of the people.
All right. Let's pursue your dream of becoming a member of the Diet. Oh my, we've been talking for far too long. Let's call it quits for today.
Sure enough.
You.
Sonic. So there's something I forgot to mention about my speed schedules from this point on. Would you be willing to stick around to hear it? Of course. I don't take too long. I'll be here giving my speeches every Sunday. You're welcome to drop by and help whenever you got the time.
Then, I shall see you again soon.
Perfect. Sundays. That's all I needed to know. Thought I was gonna be late. Customers were bickering in the convenience store this morning. A young woman wearing all brand clothing and an older man with gold accessories were arguing. Both were on their high horse, and even though they dressed fancily, they felt nueve? I don't know how to pronounce that. Speaking of Japanese words for high horse and nueve rishi, both originated as shogi terms. A lot of people aren't familiar with shogi, but it's good to know a little bit about it. So Sonic, have you seen this piece before?
Do you know the answer?
What do you think it says on the back of this piece? The network. 95% say gold. And I would have also went with gold.
This is it.
Exactly.
Oh, good thing we're connected to the network. We're in. Wait, was that always an option? Could I have gotten every single question right if I just pushed that button? Well, we're good for now. Lance and Silver General also have kanji for gold on the back. By the way, it said to the 2 on the back from the pawn piece is cursive form of gold. In shogi, you can choose to promote your piece under certain conditions, so it's like chess. If a knight crosses into enemy territory, for instance, they can promote in becoming as a mobile for the gold general. A weak piece like a pawn can become gold if you get into the enemy's camp, hence Nuava Richie. Wow, really? He's so amazing. Oh, he's smart. Oh.
Nice going.
Thank you. I'd like to think I'm pretty smart. I got the scholarly, so. By the way, that word that I don't want to pronounce, like to wear expensive clothes because of the desire to be acknowledged. Once humans fulfill the basic needs of clothing, food, and shelter, our next desire is recognition. That's why people try to make themselves seem bigger by flaunting their power through money. Fried Blizzard? What? Morgana, what are you talking about? Ooh, we definitely have to hang out with her. Greetings, Senpai. I was just thinking of inviting you out. Do you have time right now? Maybe we could meet Kiko Joji? Absolutely. Go at once. Because I can only really find her if she invites me. Well, while I'm here, might as well do a few things. Oh, we can sell all of the clothes here now.
Welcome.
Yeah, let's we'll hold off on that. Let me see the prizes. Contains 4 sets of used clothes. What you get is a surprise. Let's do it.
Hey!
Old fiery apron. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. I mean, it's not as good as what the other fire apron, but it's better than what we had. Ooh, there you go, buddy. Upgrades. I don't want to leave her waiting for too long. So we gotta... Sorry about this on.
Hello.
It's gotten hot lately, hasn't it? But I've got a meeting coming up, so I can't lose steam now. If you have some time, would you like to do some stretches with me? Yes. Let's hang out.
What do you want to do?
Is there something you'd like to do? Let's hang out. Let's go hang out, let's talk. Let's hang out. It'd be great if we help both us de-stress a little. I'll go to the park. Yeah.
I love that place.
Let's go. Excellent. Whoa. Little date out on the boats? It's just like I imagined. The view from the boat is amazing. Sorry for dragging you out on one of these. I just was so curious about what it would be like. It's a nice view? As long as you're happy. It's a nice view. I see that, like, as long as you're happy, that would mean I'm not happy. So it's a nice view. See? I know what I'm talking about. No, I actually have a favor to ask. When we have to leave, can I be the one to row us back? After watching you row us all the way here, I got the urge to try it. Sure. It'll be my first time rowing a boat. I'm so excited.
Well, let's go.
Hey, no problem. Gotta work on building the bond a little bit. But it's alright.
Ah, you're back.
Hey!
We should probably go to that too. This is so many things I need to do. There's so many things that need to get done. They're keeping me on the clock. Kanda.
Hey!
That girl's playing Shoji. Maybe she's Hifumi Togo, the one Yusuke mentioned? Why don't we go ask her? Hifumi-chan? You have the wrong person. She's the only weirdo who plays shogi at church. She's a famous shogi player, so maybe you need a certain level of charm. That's awkward. I need more charm. That's super awkward. What am I looking for? Oh, it's him. I don't know if I want to hang out with him. Spending all my money on the trains. I just gotta talk to everybody. Oh, from the other day, right? I remember you had a very abnormal destiny, as I recall. Please take a seat. You want to purchase the Holy Stone, huh? For just 100,000 yen, you can change your fate. For that much, it better be not only change your fate, but also give you incredible luck. If you do end up buying one, we should go home and test it out. What do you want to do? I'll buy it. It's the smart thing to do. Consider this the only way to avoid misfortune. It's already charged with a happiness aura, so you'll feel the effects right away. Don't forget to recharge it with the moonlight every 3 days. You stop by and let me know how your fate changed.
Ah, you're back.
You're home. If I turn off the stove, I guess you start forgetting things the older you get.
Hey!
Last time I went to that fortune teller, Chief won the lottery. I wonder what kind of luck we'll have this time around. It should be awesome, right? We paid 100,000 yen for this. Holy, what the heck is that? The heck? Can you keep this thing a little cleaner? Can't be comfortable with all this gravel at the bottom of the... Wait, Doc, I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey.
Hey, do you mind looking over the shop while I...
For real?
The stone's shattered. It's gotten into you.
Whoa!
Oh, this tastes salty. Is it rock salt? Hey, this holy stone is just salt. What's going on? I'm just a bit salty. You're salty? That reminds me, I was about to head out and grab some salt for the shop. I'll be back in a bit. And I think this is technically rock salt. I've seen the chief grinding some up before. Wait, in that case, maybe the holy stone is supposed to help you get better at cooking. That fortune teller tricked us. What, you're saying she scammed us out of 100,000 yen? Could buy boatloads of fatty tuna with that money.
No way.
So that holy stone really was a phony stone in the end. Fortune teller's name was Yaha, right? Clearly has some mystical power, but this is unacceptable. We need to complain to her. Oh no. 100,000 yen down the drain. Oh dear me.
It's so hot.
Wish the rainy season would end soon. By the way, June's almost over. You defeated Kaneshiro, so we can rest easy for a while, I guess. What do I do? Maybe like, take a trip to Mementos? We could, I guess. Right, we have a quest from the message board too. We should answer those. Let's meet up at the hideout after school. Sure, I guess.
Let's go.
I can't believe it. I bought rock salt.
This sucks.
Wish the rainy season shit would end. Just end soon. We don't have anything. But we'll explore.
Alright, I'm gonna bust loose.
Let's just keep going. Why not, right?
Time for work.
How much persona slots do we have? We made it. Let's see, decide where we're going. We got 3 persona slots. Easy enough. See, going down.
It's a shadow.
Take him out. These guys again, huh?
You can hit their weak points.
Persona!
There!
Looking cool, Joker. Alright,
Yes.
pass the baton.
You're up, buddy.
Persona! Goemon, strike!
Nice one, Fox.
This is a holdup!
Now, let us strike!
I don't need these guys. They're clowns.
Hey, that's a rare one. Don't let it escape.
Ooh, I'll take that.
Persona! Ravage them!
They're all knocked down. That was incredible, Joker.
Thank you. Take that.
No time to waste.
Nice.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
All right.
The platform.
I was not expecting we'd find that so easily. But I'm happy about it. We need loot. We need money.
Alright, the first move is ours. Electricity is its weak point. This should be no problem for you. There's no chance. You can hit their weakness.
There!
Woo! Looking cool, Joker.
Go!
Alright, I'll handle that. The baton is clearly inferior. Wind, the enemy is weak, but wind won't do much to it.
Nice.
Keep it going, Fox.
Excellent.
The enemy is weak against ice. Don't worry. Hey, get a hold of yourself.
We missed.
The enemy is weak against ice. Don't
Ice.
worry. You're stronger.
Alright then.
It's time.
You can aim for that weak spot.
You're mine.
Woo! Looking cool, Joker.
This is my other self.
Hit him again.
Keep it going, Fox. Good one, Fox.
Nice dodge.
We defeated an enemy.
Well, on to the next
Well,
strike.
Nice
there
work,
goes
team.
that. Bonus money.
Shadow defeated. Now let's push forward.
The platform.
Hey, down we go. Let's just keep going down. Look how far we can get.
Joker.
Ooh, chest. Don't mind if I do. Sooty Elder armor. Might be worth looking into.
Excellent.
Oh, that was convenient. Right where I need to go. The kid. Do I have stamps for him? Maybe. Oh, he's right here.
Now's our chance to strike. Go.
Hey, Jack Frost.
We are the better fighters. Use fire attacks to hit its weak points.
Persona! Ravage now!
Woo! Looking cool, Joker.
Yo.
Alright, okay, pass Pass the baton and follow up! Persona! Dance, Carmen! Let's see that again, Panther! If you do a baton pass, her skills are ineffective. Stay focused.
You're up, man.
This is my other self.
Dang.
No sudden movements.
That would give me your power, Jack Frost.
Poor thing, it looks scared to death.
He holding back on you. I got a famous catchphrase for hee-ho. Hee-ho. You could always use a Jack Frost. Again.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
Do. Hey, 27. Nice. New skills. Energy shower. Oh, not bad. What you got, kid? Oh, this crystal, yeah. Here you go, man. It's all yours. Just put that there. Do this. Put that thing there. All done. It should do you some good. Thanks. I have 3 stamps. Money rewards up? Yeah. Easy. See you later, kid.
Treasure chest. Why don't we open it?
Mine. Small gold lump. Always need those. It's good money.
Katana maintenance or brush maintenance? What to prioritize?
Katana, please? I better not see you fighting shadows with a goddamn paintbrush.
We've made it to the platform.
Let's keep moving. Rest area.
All right.
Excellent. Stamp, please. Let's keep moving.
All right. The piss enemies.
Don't think I have these guys actually.
Easy if you stay focused.
Hit everybody. Excellent. Noisy mountain spirit.
Poor thing, it looks scared to death.
You're a big bully, don't you think that's immature? Now that you mention it. You decide that I forgive you. I never asked you about this. This one's super important question. Here, so when you eat curry, what kind of stuff do you add to it? Pickled ginger, soy sauce? Yeah. We're a genius. We should add them to the collection now.
That's a new one, isn't it?
Do 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 do. Ba da bum 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 bum. Anything in here? No. Ooh, locked chest. Let's open it up. Anything good? Not great.
Is this seat cow?
I guess.
It's quite comfortable.
Well, it's all Mona, so it ain't cow.
Hello. Gem.
Let's go.
No sudden.
And I already have it, so I don't need to collect it. Die. Oh, that's some good monies right there.
They were nothing. I see the platform.
Excellent. This excavator feels different from the ones before. Our goal may be close. I didn't really have a goal in mind, I was just kind of moving.
Shadow ahead. Take caution.
Nah, it's nothing important. Ooh, strong one. Oh, this guy, huh?
With physical attacks, it won't help. Persona! Johanna! Knockdown queen! You have them on the rope! Carrying disarray!
That should be easy.
Finish up!
400 damage. Oh yeah, he doesn't take damage from that. That's awkward.
Not bad, Fox. No time to waste. Yeah! Victory!
Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum.
Okay.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Another one.
Now's our chance to
Let's do it again.
Knockdown queen! You have them on the rope! Carrying disarray!
Alright, buddy, you asked for it.
This'll end
Persona! Ravage them!
all enemies defeated. Just what I. Hey, that's a rare one. Don't let it escape.
Hey, I'll take that.
Persona! Charge, Johanna! Knockdown queen! You have them on the rope!
Little tag team.
Go down!
Also hit him for some big damage.
Joker, right in their weak spot.
Persona! Ravage them!
Hit him again.
Ow! That's a treasure. Nice work, team.
Big money. Whoa. Winning battles may trigger a fusion alarm. Successive wins increase the chance, but each alarm decreases them. Several can occur in one day. Go to the Velvet Room during a fusion alarm and try to fuse a powerful persona. Yeah, I will try not to get in any fights. We can maybe fuse something pretty strong. Oh, perfect. The end area. That's exactly what we needed. I'm missing a one. It's not going to open. Oh, that is a surprise. Yes, perhaps somewhat. She was asking me. It's because that hasn't finished up yet.
Do you need something?
Yeah, it's because the situation hasn't been sorted out yet, so we can't go further in.
Do you need something?
Pursue rehabilitation with all your
See, the
body
alarm has
and
been
soul.
raised. Let's
There
make
is
something
an alarm in
crazy.
effect.
Prepare for the unexpected!
A group will be executed. It is neither remarkable nor unremarkable.
I mean, this would be the... If we're gonna do it, now's the time. Make something crazy like this. Yeah, yeah,
Choose
do
which
it.
skills to inherit.
Doubles the effect of drain type skills. Increase the amount of HP you restore to self. Increase the chance of inflicting burn after baton pass.
Choose which skills to inherit.